How I plan to implement coding in my classroom. I will start by engaging students with a fact like, did you know this year 200 million students around the world were exposed to coding through the Hour of Code? I will continue by informing them what code is and how it is used in their everyday life. I will tell my students coding is what makes it possible for us to create computer software, apps, and websites. The apps on their phones like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, they're all made with code. I will then continue and persuade them with why they should learn code. I will tell them that code will allow them to be creative, be collaborative, and innovative, and design something that has never been made before. I will teach them by setting up an Hour of Code event. I will start by promoting the event, so it gains interest and students are excited to take part in that day. I will show them the different sites on code.org. Once on code.org, I will choose a tutorial that I feel that my students would be interested in, like the lesson over Disney's Moana, for them to be introduced to coding. I will also show them the different sessions on code.org so that they can be encouraged to go home and explore the site for themselves. I will show them how to log in using their Gmail accounts and walk them through the features on the site. I will show them how to access the instructional videos and talkthroughs. Before letting the students explore on their own, you will have to have prepared a few things. Make sure you, as a teacher, have enough laptops or that you have reserved a computer lab or library. Make sure there's an internet connection as well. Then distribute the laptops, headphones, and direct students to the activities site. I will make sure to have the link on the board so that all students can see it, and so that students know how exactly it needs to be inputted into the search engine. I will then let the students work on their own independently. Students can also work with those around them or in groups of 2 for those students struggling or those students who have less experience. Students should be working on the Moana tutorial. As a teacher, I will make sure that I am actively monitoring and answering any questions that students may have about how to get started on the assignment. When my students come across difficulties, I will respond by telling students, let's try to solve the problem by figuring it out together, or have them talk to their elbow partner to see how they have solved the problem or would solve the problem. I know I am there to guide them through the tough puzzles and not to give students the solution outright. Instead, I am going to try asking them questions so that they can answer themselves what went wrong and encourage them to speak to others when they have questions. If a student finishes early, I will encourage that student to view all the tutorials and activities and find another one they would like to complete. Or I'll ask that student who finishes early to help other classmates who are having trouble with the activity. After all students have completed their Hour of Code, I will print their certifications and we will celebrate as a class. We will take photos to share online through our school's Twitter and Facebook, highlighting their success. Students can present on their work and experiences. Students can say what they liked about the assignment and what they disliked. They can also discuss what they found challenging and how they solved that challenge. For a fun closing event, if time permits, students can share the dance video they created on the last page of the Moana tutorial for the class to see. Or they can show us in real life the dance move that was their favorite. And that is how I plan to implement coding and an Hour of Code event in my classroom. Thanks for watching.